The 8 conference semifinalists have combined for 5 titles total, with the 76ers being the last team to win it all. That was in '83. None have won a title since the playoffs expanded to 16 teams in '84. Max Kellerman up first. Who wins this series? Talk to me.
I think the Nuggets win it. It's really tough to call. I think the Nuggets win it. And let me just say before I say anything else, it's heartbreaking that Jamal Murray can't play on this Denver team. I think that if Jamal Murray was on this Denver team, they get out of the West. I'm confident in saying that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a huge hit. Now, they happen to have a very deep roster of guards who can play, right? And so it makes up for some of it. But the number one thing, Porter Jr. can shoot the lights out, and Aaron Gordon was a great addition to the team. Jokic is the best player in every series he plays. He'll be the best player in this series, too. And by the way, what do I mean by best? He's the MVP of the regular season. Last time I checked, as you would say, Stephen A., Chris Paul and Devin Booker played in the regular season. They weren't the MVP. Jokic was. And now we're in the postseason. And if Jokic was the type of dude who you're like, yeah, but he's limited what he can do in the postseason. Sometimes bigs are like that. You need another star with him. But this dude can shoot from the outside, can pass as well as any big man who ever lived, can take the ball up if you need him to. That he remains the same MVP guy in the postseason as he is in the regular season. That makes him the best player in the next series, and I think this thing goes 7, and I think the Joker wins it.
I think it goes 7 as well. But a 7th game would be in Phoenix. And I'm going with the Phoenix Suns to win this series in 7 games. It's tight. It's dicey. Jokic is Jokic. DeAndre Ayton's going to have to be ready. They're relatively small without DeAndre Ayton. I get all of that. I see the elevation of Michael Porter, who I'm very, very impressed with. I like this kid a lot. I think that he's a future star in this league. But I will tell you that when I look at the floor generalship of a Chris Paul, assuming he's healthy, I look at Cameron Payne, who I've been very impressed with coming off the bench and being as active as he is. Yeah. Devin Booker is Jamal Murray plus, potentially. We've seen Devin Booker. He's a star. We know what he brings to the table, okay? So you got Devin Booker, and you got Bridges, and you got Ayton, and you got CP3, and Payne, and Johnson. I'm looking at them, and I'm saying, excuse me, I could see this going back and forth, back and forth. But could I see this finishing in 7 with the Phoenix Suns pulling it out? Yes, I do.
It just kills me that Jamal Murray's not in the series.
Yeah.
I would not pick Phoenix if Jamal Murray were healthy.
Well, when I think back to the bubble and the first round, him and Donovan Mitchell going back and forth, that's how you get a rivalry in the NBA. Like, you have 2 young guys around the same level on the way up doing that. Jamal Murray, I just want to remind people, last year had a game of 50 points and no turnovers in the playoffs. Like 50 points and no turnovers, and you're a point guard. It was unbelievable. But Campazzo, you could throw different guys' names out there. There's, we talk about playoff Rondo. Stephen A., I'm here to tell you, there's playoff Rivers. Austin Rivers in the playoffs.
Yes, he is.
He really has a knack for stepping up. And when I think of where he came from, early in his career, it's the worst pick-and-roll point guard you ever want to see in the NBA. He had a name because the Rivers name, everything was like, and he was a great high school prospect. It's like, oh, my God, he's terrible.
Hit that big-time game-winning shot against Duke against North Carolina, too, which is one of the most beautiful scenes you'll ever see with Doc Rivers and his children in attendance, and Rivers hit that game-winning shot against North Carolina. I mean, that's what
he's got it in him.
Is made of.
He's got it in him. It's in the bloodlines.
Right.
But like, he went from he is a real threat in the playoffs. And you look at Aaron Gordon, the way that trade is working out.
Aaron Gordon.
Jokic knows just how to use him. It's going to be a great series.
Jokic is special.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.